G&B made this fire beat.
Smack!
What's happening, man?
Man, it's good to see you, bro. I'm glad you was able to join me at the Vibe tonight at the clubhouse, man.
You know, it's always a pleasure.
Something that we're doing different, you know what I'm saying?
That right.
Yeah, you know, I always try to keep it, you know, switch it up or whatever.
Yes, sir.
And I've been out of the mix for a minute, you know, in school, grad school, dealing with different things like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really just been able to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, I know every time we get together, you know what I mean? Like, we just go for it.
You already know.
You know, and I always feel like it's a conversation that I want other people to hear.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So, yeah, I want to invite you to the clubhouse, man. Welcome.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? We got some cocktails. Would you like, you know what I mean?
Hey, I never turn out a good time.
I can't tell you what it is, but we're going to, you know what I'm saying, just to get the party going.
Some Wonder Punch.
Yeah, some Wonder Punch, just to get the party going.
Right
Cheers
on,
to
bro.
life.
Yes, sir.
I am Mars Point. Ain't them shoes that Devin just put out, them kind of fly.
Oh, man. I know, right? Shout out to Devin Booker, though. That boy, that the truth, man.
Yeah, nah, Devin the truth, man.
Real talk, I got to cop those. They came out of, House of Hoops?
Yeah.
They in House of Hoops right now.
I seen, shout out to David Booker. He posted a page. He already got it. He exclusive.
Oh, David Booker?
Yeah.
That's his cousin.
I guess so. I don't know if he got him from the fam or, you know what I'm saying, if he got him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I seen him on Instagram today. Yeah, he shout out the shoes. I know I'm probably giving me 2 pair, you know what I'm saying?
Got to, man. Yeah. Like, for real,
it man. It would be dope, too, if everybody, I saw somebody posting on social media how everybody wearing the homecoming.
Yeah, I seen that, too.
That'll be lit.
Yeah, that will be lit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what'll be even more lit if they come to luxury nights. I had to plug that home, boy. You know
that's a shameless plug.
That's shameless plug. You feel what I'm saying?
So, man, tell us about luxury nights, man. How long you been doing, you know, rocking with it? And
man, you know, man.
Y'all got popping?
Bro, we've been open for 2 years now. Matter of fact, it made 2 years, February the 5th. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We opened February the 5th, 2017. So it's going pretty good, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, I can't complain. I just want to do something from Mall Point, man. Bring something back to the city. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say, like, what made you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what made you, I know you're a business guy, so you can go into any lane of business, but what made you choose to do the nightclub or just say nightlife? Man, you know, as you already know, man, I've always been in entertainment, man, for a minute now. So, you know, it started with me really doing parties and throwing shows and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I took a few L's doing it like that, you know what I mean? Just throwing the parties because you're so dependent on, you know, the crowd, the outcome, you know what I'm saying? But who was always winning was the bar.
Yeah, the bars always
They always winning, you know what I'm saying?
And the club, the promoter or the club owners ain't trying to share that bar with you.
Hey, real talk. It's a reason, you see what I'm saying? So it was like, hey, I may need 1,200 people, you know what I'm saying, to get my money back.
Right.
But I only hit 800 people.
Yeah.
So I'm losing. Yeah. But them 800 people for the club owner, he is good. And you to pay them for the club on top of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, that's one reason, the main reason why I was like, you know what, man, let me go and get on the bar side of things. You know what I'm saying? Switch the hustle up.
Right.
And you know, and that's what it was. And then I decided to do it at Moss Point, like I said, because I just wanted to bring something back to Moss Point, bro. I love Moss Point, man.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You know we feel about Moss Point,
man.
You
already know, cause we're the same, but that's what we have in common.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. We love our city, man, you know. And right now, Moss Point is extra lit.
Is it?
And for a lot of different reasons.
I was gonna say, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, that's a whole nother
Stay tuned. Stay tuned
for that.
You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
We'll
talk about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is lit. I mean, you know, it's the town. I know the town could be lit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm saying could be. I don't feel like it's as lit as it could be.
Right.
But I think the people, you know what I'm saying, ready for something, and you know, it's proven. Like I see the numbers that you do at luxury nights or whatever. So it let the town know, or let the area know. You know what I'm saying, that people in Jackson County, in Mars Point, know how to have a good time and ready to do something. Right. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta do more of it, be more consistent. And of course, keep it clean, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean, keep it safe. And that's just because I don't believe in the hype as far as how dangerous Mars Point is. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, it's like, do you be scared? Like, you ain't nobody who's scared at Mars Point.
Nah, man. Listen, the thing about it is, man, that's anywhere you go. You see what I'm saying? That's anywhere you go, man. Like, hey, you know, you could be you could be on an island somewhere and something happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I mean? But
and that sucks too that the media just takes it, like take the conversation. Well, let me say this. to me, it's more so like credit, right? Like the more positive you do, the better your credit is. You know what I'm saying? The more negative that you do, the worse your credit is. I think it's the same thing with public perception. It's like if the only thing we putting out at Mars Point is negative energy, you know what I'm saying? Like or stories, like we need to create positive media stories and probably create our own media.
I'm gonna tell you this here, man. You know the saying, what they say, you know, all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Hey man, we're on the map, man. Either way it go.
I can't agree.
Either way it go, man, let me tell you something, man. We being talked about, right? Yeah. What I'm saying is when I say that, we on the map, right? So it's our job, you dig what I'm saying, to take that while we got their attention, whether it be good or bad. It's your job to spin that. Use that in your favor. You see what I'm saying? Because life gonna happen. Yeah. Things gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? It's not about to be all peachy. Yeah. But when it's not, when it's messed up, that's what they say. All publicity is good publicity. Because when it's messed up, you still have an opportunity within that negative pub. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is.
You're on your Kanye West right now.
Yeah, man. It is. Look. You know that my boy. I don't care.
I know.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I know it.
I get it.
I know it.
It's a method to the madness, dog.
I'm ready for to see it.
It's a method to the madness.
I'm ready to see it. He gonna have to produce some madness after a while. Cause you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to produce the method. Cause it's only been madness.
It's only been madness.
But I'm saying with Kanye in particular, you know what I'm saying? Sliding away from Mars Point for a second, like. I just can't rock with his approach, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like if you choose to be a Martin Luther King type dude versus a Malcolm X type dude, it's just, I'm cool. I know I'm more of a Martin Luther King, but I ain't mad because Martin Luther King got a W.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Malcolm X never got a W. You know what I'm saying? So, and that W was the, Voters' Right Act. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But getting back to the Kanye, it's like he's still, George Bush don't like black people, then came out of that. You know what I'm saying? Him kicking it with Donald Trump, he came back and, apologized and said that they feel like they was using him, you know what I'm saying, and all of that.
Hold up, back up, what happened? I mean, I must have missed that. He said they feel like they was using him?
How you miss that?
He said they feel like they was using him.
Yeah, like that's coming out of, they had it was the African-American woman, I can't think of her name right now, but she basically kind of jumped on the Kanye bandwagon as it relates to promoting African American Republicans.
Okay.
So they started selling T-shirts or doing something. You know what I'm saying? Something hit the fan. Ye realized that they really wasn't interested in what he had to say.
Oh yeah. She used him to do something.
Well, to push forward the Trump Republican agenda. You know what I'm saying? Using his brand via his face. Via T-shirts, via apparel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He ain't like that. Yeah, I did catch that.
So the whole thing, though, from my perspective, is I just feel like Kanye just need to really, for real, have conversations with people that's in the field, that's working on civil rights-based issues. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't live in a conservative bubble. You know what I'm saying? And not educate yourself on what's really going on in the community. And then go out and expect based off of your influence that you can lead the flock. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my personal, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I look at it like, I applaud him, you know what I'm saying, for at least having a conversation with Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm on some type of tip like, okay, you out here saying fuck Donald Trump and all this here. That's cool. I see where you're coming from, you know what I'm saying? But now it's really not accomplishing anything. You see what I'm saying? Versus having some dialogue and some understanding and trying to get something done. You feel what I'm saying? When Kanye sit down with Trump, bro, you know what I'm saying? Look what's going on right now with his wife, with Kim. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I like what they're doing right now. You see what I'm saying? Hey, he's sitting down talking about prison reform and, stuff that's affecting us as a people. You see what I'm saying? And they changing some things. You know what I mean? So just for that alone, bro, if they can change that, man, listen, I'm cool. You ain't gonna win everything.
I mean, I'm with you and I'm with the publicity thing, right? Yeah. But the reality is people that's been talking to a lot of congressional and senators and the president about prison reform. It's just that Kanye and Kim has the platform that they have, right?
Right.
So it may or may not be the thing to actually sway power. You know what I'm saying? So I think I saw something on social media not too long ago, and I mean, it is social media, so you can question the credibility as much as you want, but where it was 2 African American women that have been working on prison reform in the White House for the last 8 years. So Kim, you know, and that's just an example of, even when you throw in other than the Kanye Wests, when you throw in the Commons, you know what I'm saying? When you throw in the Most Defs, when you throw in the African Americans who have been championing prison reform for forever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just solely give Kanye credit for just sitting in a room having a conversation with Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, people actually being released or policies actually being changed. Not just solely on him. I'm not saying he had nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I respect having a, and we can slide into the next convo on business, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I can respect what you're saying as relates to, you know, having conversation with people on the opposite side, only because when it comes down to business, to a certain degree, you have to. You got to be nonpartisan.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be nonpartisan in business. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you really start talking about big business.
They ain't going nowhere. Listen.
Yeah, you got to.
They not going nowhere, bro.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do business. You know what I mean? And it's just that.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was my take on the whole thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let's actually sit down and talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you here. Yeah. You here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? If I got to go through you to get to where I'm trying to go, we're going to have a conversation. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I respect about.
And based on that, bro, like, that's what I love to have with you. You know what I'm saying? We do a good job of just kind of going back and forth, respecting each other's opinions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We talk a little bit about business. We talk a little bit about entertainment. Talk a little bit about politics, local, state, fed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
good healthy conversation.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to invite you to the clubhouse, man. Appreciate you for coming.
I love the vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the vibe.
Yeah, and this is the vibe.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So we'll be right back, and we're gonna do the couch session when we get back.
Let's do it.
G&B made this fire beat.